Welcome back to the channel. I am the Humble Gamer. Let's start things off with a little prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for the opportunity to do something to your glory. I ask that you bless this session, not for my benefit, but for the benefit of those who are watching. Amen. And we are doing Duolingo, and on this channel, we do one Duolingo French lesson each day. And I wanted to show you something before we get started. I wanted to show you the league. We dropped 14 places down to be in the demotion zone, actually. And if we look at the top, it would take 279 XP to just be in the promotion zone. So we did not get placed in a lower XP league. See at the top, they've already done 822. But even though that's the case, I'm going to go with the slow and steady wins the race approach. So what I'm going to do for all those out there who are saying, hey, you said next week you were going to try to move up in the leagues and you're really interested in that aspect of the gameplay, I'm going to try to do about 50 to 100 XP a day and just hope that's enough to get us in the promotion zone. If I'm within striking distance on Sunday, I think I can get there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to try to max everybody's XP per day, try to match them XP for XP. I'm going to try the slow and steady wins the race and hope that we can coast through to that next league this week. But the most important aspect is, of course, learning. And if you look here, we are at the level up stage. We are on lesson 6 of 6 in unit 3. So let's get started.
Tu habites avec un cheval? Tu habites avec un cheval?
Elle étudie en Angleterre. Elle étudie en Angleterre.
J'étudie avec un professeur. J'étudie avec un professeur. Je étudie avec un professeur.
Tu es en Angleterre?
Tu es en Angleterre.
Tu es en Angleterre?
Il est étudiant. Il est étudiant. Il est étudiant.
Un journaliste. Un journaliste.
A journaliste. I missed the there. Un journaliste.
Je suis à Paris. Je suis à Paris. Je suis à Paris.
J'habite en Angleterre. J'habite en Angleterre.
J'habite en Angleterre.
Tu es à Paris. Tu es à Paris. Tu es à Paris.
J'étudie. J'étudie.
J'étudie. Okay, we finished the lesson and passed that section. We got 25 total XP, quick time for 3 minutes and 43 seconds, and amazing 100% because we didn't miss anything. Add time. And we found a 2 XP boost, which is great. And a 42-day streak. And see, I would do this, but look, if you start for 80 XP, they want 100 gems. So we're not going to do that. Maybe later. Okay. Now, normally I would just go ahead and exit out of this lesson. But what I'm going to do is we'll check our standing. We see that we are in 19th place, so we are out of the demotion zone. But I'm going to try to do a couple of lessons to get that XP, since we have the 2 XP boost. And we'll do practice to earn hearts. And I'm going to do these as fast as I can, so I won't be doing my normal wait 3 seconds or any of that type of stuff. But I want you to see me doing some of these lessons so you can see us moving up in the league.
Anglais. Avec. Cheval.
Bien.
Chat. Et. Garçon. Homme.
Avec.
C'est une pizza.
Suis. Ce.
Un garçon.
Un garçon. Tu manges.
Tu es Marie.
Un garçon et un chat. Make sure you go back and correct any mistakes that they make when they're listening to you. And I added an extra T. Una pizza. Avec Paul. Okay, I didn't do that as fast as I wanted, so what I'm going to do for the next lesson, we'll get our 30 XP for this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off audio answers. So I'll just, you can put down just can't listen right now or can't speak right now. That will speed these up. Oh, I forgot you have to watch an ad after each of these too. And we'll claim our daily quest reward. We won't open another chest. And we're in 17th place now. Let's do a couple more.
Je. Et. Il. Espagne.
Non.
Marie est étudiante.
Je suis en Europe.
Je travaille ici. Ici.
Tu étudies en Angleterre?
As you see there, you can click can't speak now, and then it says we'll skip speaking exercises, and they will show them again in 15 minutes. You can turn it off permanently if you want to in settings, the same with listening exercises as well.
Tu étudies en Angleterre?
Tu étudies à Paris. Étudiant. Étudiant.
Non, non et non.
Julien travaille à Paris.
Okay, so we did another lesson. We'll get another 30 XP. Of course, another ad. I notice my phone too is going much slower. It's glitching up. So I don't know if I'm going to, how many more of these that I'm going to do because it's getting much harder to do the lesson. It's just very laggy for some reason. And we're up to 15th place.
Espagne.
Bien. Non. Salut. Non.
Je travaille. Et toi?
Elle habite à Paris.
Tu étudies à Paris. Étudiant. Étudiant.
Il habite à Berlin.
Tu étudies beaucoup.
En Europe.
Je suis en Europe.
Okay, I got one wrong there. I'll have to go back and watch the lesson to find out what it was that I did wrong. I didn't even notice it. But as you see now, it says great as opposed to amazing, which is what we normally get when in our lessons. So that shows you with that one question wrong. And it took also 2 XP because we were getting 30. And we're in 12th place now, so we're continuing to move on up. And if you check the store, where is it? I think it's with the gyms. It'll show you how long you have left. We still got 6 minutes left for our XP boost. So I'm going to keep trying to do more lessons. It's becoming, like I said, very difficult because of how laggy the phone is. But I'm going to keep going.
Chat.
Et.
Chien. Et.
Je. Cheval.
Un chien.
Un chat mange un croissant.
Une femme et une fille. Homme. Femme.
C'est un croissant.
Une fille et un chien.
I think I was having so
Un
much
homme
problem with
mange.
that last question because my keyboard switched to French. Yeah, see, it's down here. It says French. Can I swipe it back to English? Okay. I'm not used to using that one right now. So I've gotten kind of used to the US one.
Une orange et un croissant.
Get
Right,
more
another
with
30
Super
XP.
Duolingo. Reach your language goals fast with premium features that optimize
And
your
you have to sit
learning.
through the entire
With no limits to the
Duolingo
mistakes
ad.
you
They
can
will
make.
not let you skip these.
And no ads. Super learners are
Oui.
Homme. Très. Femme.
Bonne nuit.
Salut Paul, comment ça va?
Bonne nuit, Paul.
À bientôt. Ah.
Bonjour Paul, enchanté.
Au revoir. Bien. Bonne.
À bientôt.
Bonjour Marie, chantez.
Au revoir, Paul.
Salut. Je. Au revoir.
Cheval.
Okay, we knocked out another one.
À demain.
I just
Bonne
want to
journée.
reiterate how laggy this is. So if you're noticing me making a lot of mistakes and going
bientôt.
like, "What are you
Ça
doing?"
va très
Just-
bien.
it's because of how laggy it is.
Nuit.
Bienvenue, Paul.
Okay, we got another daily
Ça va
quest,
très bien. Et
and we are in 11th place, tied for 10th actually. So let's do one more. Let's do one more.
Salut, bonne soirée.
Salut, bonne nuit.
Get more with Super Duolingo. Reach your language goals fast with premium features that optimize your learning. With no limit to the mistakes you make and no ads. Super learners for
Okay, another 30 XP. That puts us solidly in 10th place. I did a lot more than I thought I was going to do in this episode. Okay, let's see how much time we have left.
Ici.
Oh, we don't. It's done. We are finished. Did we not make that last quest? 14 of 15 minutes. Oh, come on.
Une pizza. Une pizza.
Should we do something else? Should we do a story just to get that last daily quest done? And we'll take a look and see where we are. We're in 10th place. Getting very close to that promotion zone. I know I said I was going to do like 50 to 100 XP per day. I was planning to do about 50, but this is a good time. You know, when you have the time to do it, then it's best to do as much as you can, because you never know what another day is going to bring, how busy you're going to get. So I'm trying to load up. Let's go ahead and do a lightning round. It'll cost us 30 gems, but that's okay. Because it's a good trade-off with the amount of XP we'll be getting.
C'est un cheval.
Un chat et un homme.
Okay, I forgot to mention,
Tu es un chien.
For those who haven't seen an earlier video, this is the lightning round. It's one of the mini games you can play from the league screen. You have a certain amount of time, and if you reach the end, you get 40 XP. If you reach the different zones beforehand, like there's a 5, so I've got to the 5. That would have been 5 XP if I didn't have enough time to go any further than that. I rated to the second part of it, whereas I got 10 XP, so I think there's like another 5 questions. I'll count them in my head. And then you'll get 40 XP if you get to the end. I don't know how many questions it is altogether. I think it's 16 or 17, maybe 17. But yeah, so let's keep going. Oh, I wasted a lot of time on that question. Again, the keyboard switched and the lag is just making this difficult.
Paul parle anglais.
Je parle français et anglais.
Un homme mexicain. Mexicain.
Une fille anglaise. Anglaise.
Okay, we did it. The lag didn't slow us down too much. And it's 16 questions. I don't know if that's consistent. I think sometimes I've answered 17. So maybe between 16 and 17. So we'll take that 40 XP. And all daily quests are completed. It may give us a 2 XP, but if it does, I'm not going to use it. Okay, it is 10 gems instead. Okay.
Julia est mexicaine.
And we are in 9th place, so we have come a long way. Let's see. We've moved up. It says we've moved up 3 places today.
Julia
We definitely
est
moved up
mexicaine.
way more than 3 places. We were in the demotion zone. So as you see, we are definitely within striking distance of the promotion zone.
Excuse-moi.
I will keep trying, guys, to keep moving up. And like I said, stay within striking distance. Oh man, I'm starting to get that. Are you feeling it? Whereas like I could get 40 XP if I just do one more and we can be in the promotion zone. I'm going to do it.
Une femme française.
Okay, so that was 4 questions for that section. I was counting that time. I shouldn't be trying to count and do this at the same time, but here I go. Okay, so if you see there, I got one question and just I called it, right? I was like, I shouldn't be trying to count questions and answer the questions as well. I knew it was going to come back to haunt me, and it did with that one question that I missed, I think twice. I kept adding the to form of for parle. What was it? Anglais or Francais? One of the two. The bottom line is it should have been non-pluralized, and I pluralized it. So that's what I get for trying to count and answer these questions at the same time. I won't do that this time. And as you see, the speaking exercises pop back on because it only turns it off for 15 minutes. If you want to turn it off permanently, then you need to go to the settings, and you can do it there. Okay, we did it with just 13 seconds left. And we've moved into the top 7 of the Ruby League. I'm going to show you from the actual screen. And I also want to check too, while we're here, make sure we didn't complete any challenges. No? We're getting close. But let's go back to leagues. And as you see, we are now in the promotion zone on the back of a very profitable day, profitable XP-wise day in Duolingo. So we are now within, so we went all the way from the demotion zone to the promotion zone today. So I don't know why it says we moved up 5 places. I don't know when their day ended. I don't know what time zone that they're using. Yeah, UTC would probably be best if there was something at the top of the screen. But regardless, we're in the promotion zone, and that's what matters. There's one thing that I wanted to show you before I let you go. If we go back to the shop, which you access from the gym screen, just click on gyms at the top of the screen. You'll see that if you can't finish, there are timer boosts. So in those lessons that I was just doing, let's say you didn't get all the way to the 40 XP and you really wanted to do it, you can buy a timer boost, and it gives you additional time. I forgot how much. I think it's an extra minute, if I'm not mistaken. It's an extra minute. But as you can see, it is very costly. It's 450 gems. Honestly, you're better off just taking the challenge again, and just getting, because let's say you can get all the way to 10 XP, and you could do that 4 times. That would cost you 120 gems versus spending 450 gems to get one long timer boost. So for those who are on free Duolingo but also want to play the game, you have to use your gems wisely, very wisely. And of course, what I think is the best. Okay, there we go. What I think is the best, if you go to hearts and go to practice to earn hearts, that will give you 15 XP for free. Once you finish the lesson, you can't beat that. Everything else is going to cost you gems. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, I'm going to end the lesson there. I hope you enjoyed. This is a much longer lesson than I normally do on the channel. But yeah, I wanted to get us back in the promotion zone. I know we kind of stood still last week, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I did want to make sure that we didn't go 2 weeks in a row without progressing upward, at least trying. Because I don't know what the people at the top are going to do, and I don't know how much time I'm going to have during the rest of the week. But we know for today, we are in the promotion zone. So I thank you for joining me. Remember that God loves you, and so do I. And I will see you next time.